Hello and welcome to the First Gamer Hype. For The Last of Us, this is so exciting. I am Jason Delgado. I am a comedian. I am a lover. I am a gamer. And this game has got the hype 9,000 levels in me. Red peaking levels. Anyway, welcome. This is the First Gamer Hype. I wanted to talk about this Last of Us footage I found online. I will put the person's name where I found it, the YouTube channel, in the description. I don't know if it's like a Sony B-roll or just something, but, it just looks so cool, and the stuff that it was showing just had me very excited, so I wanted to talk about it and just, get into it. For those who don't know, The Last of Us is just one of the most amazing games I've ever played from a cinematic standpoint, being a movie fan first and then kind of getting into more of the cinematic element of gaming. I always played Mario and Zelda and stuff, but, when it really got into the sort of like, cinematic stuff, like the Resident Evil stuff or the, and a lot of Naughty Dog stuff, that Uncharted, same people who made Uncharted, that series, very cinematic, Indiana Jonesy, and this Last of Us, it was just amazing. It was like a true drama movie with zombies, but not really zombies, but kind of zombies, it doesn't matter. But look at this footage. I mean, there's going to be just stealthing, and there's going to be boating. If you don't know, The Last of Us follows the original, follows Joel and Ellie. And Joel was just sort of a drifter living in a post-apocalyptic world where a disease had spread, turning people sort of essentially into zombies, just spores coming out of their head. And look at these graphics. And, these zombies sort of took over and then, split man, and now we're in an apocalyptic world where there are factions and such, and Ellie was the only one immune. And Joel tried to get her to a place of safety, but then at the end, they wanted to kill her to find the immunity. And he said, no way! And he took her back. And now they live together in a peaceful village, I believe in North or South Carolina. But apparently something bad happens to Ellie, and now it's a tale of revenge. And Joel's in here too, and he's old. One of the jokes in the original one was Ellie couldn't swim, but here we see her dipping and diving. These graphics are amazing. The game is stealth-based. Essentially, you get put into, a sort of a situation in an old hotel, old subway. And you have to kind of get your way around it from other humans and the infected. Look at this. Just the idea that there's a little violence. But just the idea that it's stealth-based and so detailed. And there's so many ways to sort of move around and do things, shoot people, stab people. Maybe not the best time to be promoting such violence, but hey, man, we got to get it out some way that's safe. And I like that there's like, look at like the, the gameplay where it's like it's stealth-based, but it's also, strategy-based, because, you can do, check this little move out. Watch this. Look, the infected in the back are attacking the people. They're attacking the people. And now she's going to go ahead, build a bomb, place that bomb on the ground. She took it and put it on the ground. And now you see the people are up there in the hole, in the ceiling, looking down, and boom! Oh, my goodness. And now they came down, and they're going to catch it. They're going to catch these arrows, dough. I mean, look at these graphics. Look at the details. Pop. Ooh, on the snap. Let's go. And then there's crafting. I always like these games that have these in-depth stories that allow you to sort of get lost in this silly stuff, because that's the stuff when you're playing a game, you want to forget that you're on the sticks, as they say, where you're just, sure, you're holding a controller and you're going through, but, you want to forget that you're there, you want to get lost in it, and this is that kind of stuff. Look at these details. Now you build and you craft your weapons, you find upgrades, and this is fun. This is the fun where you get lost in the game. these graphics are just fantastic. In the original one, Ellie was essentially being protected, but now, not no modo. She looks very aggressive. Neil Druckmann, the creator and director of the game, he sort of talked about how, 19-year-olds are just like aggressive, invincible people. And, Ellie's no exception. She's going out there trying to look at those hair physics. She's going out there trying to, get hers and for whatever revenge she's trying to do. And just love the way when you put it together, there's all these little details. More excellent graphics. You do have a partner there. In more ways than one. Brr. I think they're lovers. Hey, lovers. But yeah, now they're fighting zombies. And look, it's one of these great things where it's a nice mix of like humans where they can recognize you and these zombies where it's sort of like if you make a noise, they get you. But not if you get them first. Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah, it's one of these games where it's like, not many games you kind of wait because, I got a lot of things to do. Can't be wasting away sometimes 40 hours on something that I don't feel it'll fulfill me. But this one I do. I feel it's going to fulfill me. It's going to give me that story, that sort of gameplay, the stabbing of zombies, the graphics. I'm very excited. Anyway, thank you for joining me for the very first Gamer Hype. The hype is real for The Last of Us 2. Coming out 2 Fridays from now, June 19th.